Yo, what is up, guys? I'm coming at you live here today. Actually, I'm not live, but I'm coming at you here with a brand new video. Today we have Onslaught event just started, I think 24 hours ago, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and watch waves number 1 all the way up to the very end, at least until how far I was able to get. Unfortunately, Kickside decided to be really crazy this event and give us an insane wave in the middle, so unfortunately we're gonna see how this plays out. So here you guys can see I'm starting off the event putting in a lot of base defense. I actually unlocked Dante this past event, so I usually have Sheila in there to buff all the SF, but today I decided to put in Dante. I put in a Ronin, I have 2 Tempest, I have 1 Jackal, and I have a bunch of SF. Each squad has 1 charged ordnance on it to shock any units that can be shocked on the way. And as you can see there, my bunker at the bottom is actually upgrading. I think it's going to level 8, and after that I'm going to keep upgrading it till I get a max bunker, which is going to be even more helpful in defense waves because the SF you can put in there. Max bunkers are absolutely overpowered as heck. So starting off here, you guys can see we are on wave 1 of Onslaught. My Ronin is absolutely kicking ass. I know it's a tough wave, but if you got these special defenses like Ronin, you should breeze right through it. You know, these riflemen are actually very strong. I've seen a Condor get absolutely wrecked by these heavy gunners and riflemen, so you guys gotta be careful out there. You don't really need Ronin for this event, well, depending on how far you want to get. I just personally put them in there because I never get to use them, so I want to use them because I worked hard to upgrade them. But honestly, Ronin is the kind of unit that annoys me because he's got a ridiculous upgrade time, but his usage is not very. It's like you can't really use Ronin all that much. He has very specific uses, and he always excels at his specific uses, but I don't feel like he's worth his upgrade time. You know, he's very good at certain things, but his upgrades are just way too long to justify it. Mine's only level 5, I think, and I stopped upgrading him a while ago. He's still pretty good at level 5 if you have the customizations, but at level 10 he's a beast when it comes to taking out air and stuff like that, but I still don't think it's worth it. But I mean, it depends, everybody's different. I don't really defend all that often, but you guys can see he definitely made this event way easier for me. These beginning waves are, like always, super easy. Even just Scorpion Tail special op will wipe every single wave out, no problem. So I think this is wave number 7. They starting to beef it up a little bit, Widowmakers, but they didn't even scratch Ronin. You know, these are really old, weak units, pretty much obsolete. The next wave, wave number 8. We got a bunch of buggies coming in from that side, some Paladins, some Mega Tanks, some Rhinos. It's a fun little wave, but no contest. Any units, any SF, any defense will take them out. Even your turrets, if you have decent turrets. So I mean, the beginning of this event should be pretty fun for pretty much most level 20s and up, I guess. It doesn't start getting too difficult until a little bit later. I was actually pretty bored this whole part because I was like, boring, give me some real waves, you know, but Kickside has to balance it between so everybody can have fun, because if all the waves were hard, then the low levels wouldn't have fun, but if all the waves were easy, then the high levels wouldn't have fun. You guys can see that Condor did not even make it. It didn't even get to drop a bomb. That was funny. I still like that wave though. I thought it was funny that they sent a Condor in. And the prizes were, that prize, 10 million thorium. It was a decent prize, but the rest of the prizes were absolute garbage, in my opinion. Except maybe the war paint, which is impossible to get. The prizes were lame compared to other prizes. The last Onslaught, those prizes were really good. These prizes sucked. Like, seriously sucked. Besides like 1 or 2 or 3. So here, I went into a gear store because I knew that medals were part of the prizes. I wasted all my medals so that I wouldn't end up wasting any medals that I got from prizes. I bought some of that high caliber ammo. Really good if you guys haven't got any. I guarantee that they will be gone soon, so you want to pick up as much of them as you can along with the grenade launcher. Again, the waves are still easy, you know, they're sending in tougher units, but those units are not tough at all. They just appear tough. If you use the Scorpion op, you will take it out, no problem. We send in a missile this time, level 1 Peacekeeper. This wave was a little bit beefier. I definitely see lower levels having trouble with it. My Ronin had absolutely no trouble with it. He only took so much damage because I just left him standing there. I wasn't moving him around because the waves were still so easy, but once I realized he was starting to get hit, I just started moving him around. So I think we're like on wave 15, 16, somewhere around there. Sent a bunch of behemoths, elite, useless tanks, no good, died instantly, over and over and over. I did have fun killing them. That Jackal is very good. I have a promoted Jackal, not promoted, advanced Jackal, so it builds at promoted level. Those Jackals are crazy. I love them. So this wave we got some Widowmakers. Not much to be said. Easy wave in my opinion for me. Obviously the lower you get, the harder it's going to be because it's just such a large amount of units, but I personally had no trouble with it. Ronin just wiped through it all. If you have Night Owls in the silos, once those owls get triggered, it's a game over. This wave again, a little overpowering because so many units. The Vipers, you know, if you got weaker turrets, weaker platforms, the Vipers might be a very big problem with the corrosion. This wave, bunch of hover tanks. I think this is the wave where they just kept sending hover tanks over and over and over. That was pretty fun. But I feel like if you don't have the best computer specs, then you might start to get lag in some of these waves with a lot of units. Because even I was starting to lag in some of the waves with a lot of units, and I have pretty decent computer specs. So the waves are still pretty much cake. My base has starting to take some damage. The edges are starting to get crumpled up. Here they sent a Growler. I forgot about his ability to not take damage, so my Ronin wasn't doing anything, and I was like, what's going on? And then I realized what happened, so I called him back, let the ability run out, and then came back in to kill it. See, there's another prize. 1 lead preserver. That's an absolutely garbage prize. Who uses lead preservers nowadays? I don't. I use regular preservers. They're really good. I guess lead preservers are decent, but as a tier prize for like wave 20 or whatever that was, it's a horrible prize. This time they're sending in some Nightmares, easily baited with Ronin again, Jackals, Scorpions, whatever you want to use, doesn't matter. Alright, this last wave here is the hover tank wave. This wave is pretty fun. We have a ton of hover tanks coming in from every direction. They basically first send in a ton of regular hover tanks, and then they send a bunch of elite hover tanks. Doesn't matter. Easy to kill with your owls, but it's a pretty fun wave to take out. It's a nice sight. At the end you have some preservers, but even those are easy to kill too. The next wave we have, I do not know what we have. A Titan. Easy to kill with my Ronin. Might be a little bit difficult for you guys, but I don't know. I'm sure you guys will figure it out. It's easy in the fact that the units are all separated. You can run Scorpions around the Titan and nothing else will kill the Scorpions, so it'll be pretty easy to take it out. I noticed I was getting resources there, so I built some Maverick missiles. I reloaded all my turrets, used my thorium up. I went ahead and put that corrosive coating on a Jackal, and I put it on both Jackals, but in my base I only have 1 Jackal at the moment. I end up putting in the second one later, and then I end up putting in charged ordnance too. Here we see some Banshees with the Ultra Tanks, and this is where my Jackal did work. The corrosive coating does a lot to help. You know, I didn't think it would help that much, but it actually helps quite a bit. I recommend you guys put it all on as many Jackals as you can. It's very good. There we had another Titan, some Jackals this time. Ronin takes it out, no problem. Once my owls pop, no problem. I noticed at this point my explosions weren't working. I wasn't sure why, but I didn't like that, so I ended up switching over to Facebook. I don't know why that happens. I think they automatically get disabled or something. Because the game is probably lagging too hard. So there, I reloaded over to Facebook. You saw that last prize. We got some medals along with some thorium. It's a pretty decent prize, I guess, but the thorium and medals was the only good prizes IMO. And well, if I had been able to get the Inferno paint, which I wasn't able to get. This wave again, we have some nightmares. Easy to take out with Ronin. At the bottom we got some commandos. Those can be trouble, but you saw there was a bunch of specters too, like 8 of them, all bunched up. Once my night owls popped, those commandos were dead, no problem at all. Jackals up there. Basically, these units are all super easy to kill with my units. So if you guys don't have those silos upgraded, I recommend you get on them as soon as possible. Here we got another Titan coming in, but this one's invisible. It's got that invisible cloak. I need to get that on my Titan. Jackal went around doing work. Got corrosion. Ronin got lost over there, taking out the nightmares. Once again, they look like they're doing a lot of damage, but once those silos pop open, it's game over. It's always like that. I actually think I'm gonna redo my base because although I like my base design, I've seen other base designs that do better, so I'm probably gonna end up redoing it. Here we got some ultra tanks. My mines are all popped from the beginning, so do not leave your mines there. I left them there just because I was too lazy to move them. But when I needed them, I didn't feel like repairing them, so I've been able to do this whole onslaught up until here, and I still haven't repaired my base. I've been doing it non-stop, so my base is holding up pretty decently. You guys can see the turrets are almost all micro healed. CC hasn't been hit yet, but as long as the silos are full health, that's really all that matters, because your base defense is going to reset anyways. Here I finally put the charged ordnance on both of the jackals, so now they're running charged ordnance along with corrosive coating, and it's just basically double the damage. It's really useful, really helpful. Now we are on to the next wave. I don't think I'd put in the second jackal into my base yet, but I will eventually. Here we got a bunch of BFGs. You want to be careful with these because SF isn't too good against BFG, but Jackal is pretty good with Ronin to outrun the missiles. The only danger there is that the missile one BFG shoots, you might run into it. That's the only way you'll take damage. But once those owls popped again, easy base, and then my Ronin walked over, killed that sandstorm. Ronin is such a beast when it comes to taking out air. Obviously that's his use, that's what he's meant for, but he's really good at it. Now we're coming here, we have some more nightmares starting out. My Ronin took a lot of damage, not sure why. So I retreated Ronin and then just used Jackal. I'm having fun down there when I realized there's a bunch of Tempests up there, and those Tempests were going to murder my owls, which they did end up doing. So this wave was very close because the Tempest killed my owls, and instead of messing with the nightmares, I should have gone up to the top with my jackals to freeze the Tempest. HC ammo, very good high caliber ammo, very good tech, and I recommend you guys buy as many as I said before. I only have like 6 right now. I'm gonna keep trying buying more and more because they're basically like heavy ordnance with no drawback. This wave again, we got some tanks, easy wave. I'm telling you guys, this Jackal is insane. It just does such a good job at holding units back. If you get a bunch of them, man, it's gonna be really easy to hold these waves back. You just need 1 charge ordnance, 1 corrosive coating on each Jackal, and mine's only level 1, so the higher the level, the longer the charge lasts, I think, but at level 1 it's still pretty good. Well, here I went and bought some more high caliber ammo because I knew it was going to get some medals soon. Well, I assumed I was going to get some medals. There we see a ton of specters. That wave was really fun, but you guys will definitely need some heavy anti-air. That's probably a good wave to level up your Tempest if you need to level them up. So you might want to call in the specters and then end the attack so you get the XP, because that's a lot of air. Here my Ronin got smashed by those cyclones, so I retreated him, but then I called him back in to take out that last cyclone. He almost died, but not quite there yet. Let's see, we are now on wave 33, so 32 is the wave with the specters, 33, I'm trying to remember what's in 33. Why did I end that? Oh, I think I ended that attack because I wanted to put that jackal in. Oh no, because I wanted to refill my CC and my rocket silos. I also hit some of those resources. Good hiding spot in the war factory. Here we have 2 sandstorms, absolutely no trouble for my Ronin. You guys can use, we have 3 sandstorms. You guys can use scorpions to bait it, and then SF to kill it, same thing. Ronin will just do it faster, but SF will get the job done every time, especially Kara with her gun if you have it. Here we got some more Vipers, old Vipers, easy to kill, low health. I noticed again my explosions had turned off, and I was kind of annoyed. I was trying to turn them back on, but they were not turning back on. They were not going to turn on anytime soon because Kickside disabled them. Here, the waves are getting harder because my owls are micro-killed because my silo's dead. You see I pointed to it there. My silo died, so now the owls are spawning with very little health. Whereas if the silo is full health, they'll spawn with full damage. There you guys can see my Ronin's level 5, so I just wanted to show that. What wave are we on? I don't remember now, but basically I've been able to do all this Onslaught so far up to here with still haven't repaired my base. Basically everything except the CC is dead, but because you know our base defense is repairing, it's really easy. You can just suicide your units, which is what makes it fun. So there I got some more medals, some more thorium, another great prize, one of the only great prizes. I'm getting a ton of resources too. I don't know if that's a glitch or intended, but I don't care, I used them. That's when I went ahead and took off heavy ordnance off Kara. And once I get it upgraded, I'm gonna equip it on her because heavy ordnance gives her a speed reduction, while that, what is that called? I forgot what it was called. The little bullet. What's the name? Well, that bullet does not give her a damage reduction. Let's see. This wave, we got a ton of. I ended it there, which is I was surprised because I never end the waves. I always end up just dying. But I knew I wasn't gonna pass it because I was lagging, so I reloaded, and my jackal was my jackal died because I was lagging. So I knew I wasn't gonna pass it without that jackal. I actually reloaded and put 2 jackals. So now I have 2 jackals with charge ordnance and corrosive coating. But I was lagging so bad that I wasn't able to freeze all those war horses. But I knew that my jackals could do it, so I just ended the wave and tried again. Those preservers are nothing at the bottom. If you got those full health silos, they'll kill them easy. Ronin, jackals, everything took care of them quick. So I think that was wave 37 because somebody told me in chat, wait to wave 38. Oh no, this is wave 37. So that other one was wave 36. So this wave again, we got quite a bit of units, but we got a Phantom too. And then it's an insane amount of units, but if you're able to control them, it's very easy to take it out. The problem is the lag is so bad, so it's very hard. You know, I was lucky because although I was lagging pretty bad, I was able to get my units to move and barely took it out. You guys see my CC is almost dead. Well, it's not almost dead, but it would have been targeted next, so I got pretty lucky there. And yeah, that's wave 37, and now we come to the famous wave 38. You guys see it all over the forums. You guys can see what kicks I cooked up for us. Unfortunately, somebody smoked a little bit too much weed before giving us this Onslaught event, and yeah, this wave is ridiculous. I mean, just look at that. That just makes me laugh because it's like come on, man. Who thought this would be maybe wave 50, but not wave 38? You know, and yeah. So you guys see, no way I'm gonna get past that. No way anybody's gonna get past that, in my opinion, without max bunkers and units, and I don't know, but I give up. I'm done there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any. I tried it 3 times, I think, and it's not gonna happen. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helps. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to leave a like or comment and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.